whether war is good or bad is arguable. In this day and age, war seems like just another part of life. Some may say there is never a good reason for war, while others will argue it can bring about better ways of living and improved human rights. Regardless of which side of this argument you may be on, give me a chance to share with you now some times that conflict has led to significant innovations. Number 1. Our first invention stems from the time of Napoleon's European conquest. Canned food. That's right, canned food. First developed as a way to deliver large quantities of food to the front lines, since then it has become one of the main ways for shipping and storing food. Number 2. Zippers. This item was first implemented into U.S. military uniforms during World War I. After the war, zippers were released to the public and were quickly integrated into everyday clothing. Number 3. Nylon stockings. This invention was also invented by the U.S. after it was cut off from its silk supply by Japan. After World War II, women lined up at stores across the country to buy the precious item. Number 4. Sanitary wipes. These were first created in France during World War I and were used as a way to disinfect soldiers' wounds. After the war, many hospitals started using these wipes in order to help disinfect their equipment and the wounds of their patients. Number 5. The GPS. First created by the U.S. Navy in World War II as a way to easily traverse the seas. Later, it was modified and re-released to the public by President Reagan in order to help people be able to find their way across the country. Number 6. Microwaves. During World War II, while working with radiation, scientist Percy Spencer noticed that the candy bar he had left in his pocket had melted. After the war, scientists began to expand on this idea and later developed the microwave. Number 7. Jerry cans. Created as a way to easily transport fuel by hand during World War II, many people realized the practicality of this invention, and it later became one of the main ways to manually transport fuel. Number 8. Computers. Stemming from the time of World War II, the first computer, Colossus, was created. Its main purpose was to help crack the codes formed by Enigma. Since then, computers have become increasingly popular and widely used across the world. Number 9. Super glue. Originally discovered by accident in World War II, it was first created by Dr. Harry Coover after accidentally mixing the wrong chemicals while trying to make gun sights. At first, he stored this mixture, but after the war, he started to sell this mixture which he had called super glue. Number 10. Antibiotics. Developed as a way to help fight off the diseases that were prevalent in the First World War, these new drugs reduced the threat that these old diseases posed and lessened the overall number of deaths that were caused by disease. Since then, the number of antibiotics has risen, providing help for many old and new diseases. So now, I leave it to you. What is the verdict? Can anything positive come from war?